Act 3, Scene 5 takes place in a garden of Portia, a garden at Belmont, a garden in Portia's house at Belmont, right? And enter Launcelot, the clown, the fool, and Jessica. So Lancelot and Jessica, they know each other already. We know that, Lancelot earlier was in Shylock's services, and Jessica, being Shylock's daughter, knows her very well. And rather, they share a kind of friendship, a bond that they are very comfortable in talking to each other. It was through Lancelot only that Jessica used to send letters to Lorenzo, everything. So Lancelot is talking to Jessica here, and he says, yes, truly, for look you, the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. So actually, they are into a kind of conversation where Lancelot is trying to tell Jessica that she'll be in trouble because of her father. Okay, so he says, look you see, the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Laid upon means revenged upon the children. जो father के sins होते हैं, उसके किए गए जो पाप होते हैं, उसका खामियाजा, उसका बदला किससे लिया जाता है? बच्चों से लिया जाता है. Therefore, I promise you, I fear you. I fear you means I fear for you. इसीलिए मुझे तुम्हारे लिए डर लगता है. I was always plain with you. Plain here you can say honest. I was always honest with you. And so now I speak my agitation of the matter. Again, it's not agitation. He is actually supposed to say cogitation of the matter, because he always uses malapropism in his speeches. So that is why he is using a wrong word here. So thought, cogitation means thought. So I am, you always know that I have always been honest with you, and that is why I am speaking my thought of the matter. Therefore, be of good cheer, for truly I think you are damned. Truly I think you are damned means you are fated to meet damnation after death, to go to hell after death. There is but one hope in it that can do you any good, and that is but a kind of bastard hope, neither. There is only one hope. Sorry, this line is not in your syllabus. Now, after that, Jessica says, I shall be saved by my husband. He hath made me a Christian. I will be saved by my husband because now I am a Christian after marrying him. Lancelot says, truly, the more to blame he. He should be blamed more for it. He is to be blamed. We were Christians enough. Enough means enough before. We were enough Christians before, even as many as could well live by one another. We were as many as could be allowed, to live together by one another means together. This making of Christians will raise the price of hogs. How will it raise the price of hogs? Hogs here means pork actually. And it will raise the price of pork because Jews never eat so. Christians are allowed to eat pork. So now when Jews are becoming Christians, so there will be more demand of pork. For that he says, if we grow all to be pork eaters, we shall not shortly have a rasher on the coals for money. Rasher on the coals means slice of bacon, slice of bacon cooking on the fire, cooking on the fire. So we will not be able to have even a slice of bacon. Now at that time only Lorenzo enters over there, and Jessica complains to her husband. She says, I'll tell my husband Lancelot what you say. Here he comes. Lorenzo, I shall grow jealous of you shortly, Lancelot, if you thus like this get my wife into corners. If you speak to my wife into corners like this, I will grow jealous of you. Jessica says, "Nay, no, you need not fear us, Lorenzo. No need to fear us. Lancelot and I are out. Out means we have fallen out. We have fallen out means we have quarreled with each other. हम दोनों की तो लड़ाई हो गई है. He tells me flatly, flatly means plainly, there is no mercy for me in heaven because I am a Jew's daughter. And he says, you are no good member of the Commonwealth. Commonwealth here refers to Christian community. Okay, Christian community. And at the same time, he also says that you are not a good member of the Christian community, for because in converting Jews to Christians, you raise the price of pork. After that, Lorenzo says, go in, Sirrah. Sirrah is sir. Bid them prepare for dinner. Ask them to prepare for dinner. Them here refers to the servants, other servants. Ask them to prepare for dinner. Prepare the dinner dining table. Lancelot says, that is done, sir. They have all stomachs. That is done, sir. They have all stomachs. Stomachs means appetite, hunger. उन सब को भी भूख लगती है, तो वो dinner is ready. That is done. Lorenzo says, Goodly Lord, what a wit snapper are you? Wit snapper means comedian. What a comedian are you? Then bid them prepare dinner. Ask them to prepare dinner. Lancelot, that is done too, sir. Only cover is the word. Cover is the word. Cover actually is used as pun here. It has two meanings. One is to place the dishes on the table, and cover is also to put on your hat. Cover is the word, means you ought to say lay the table. आपको ये कहना चाहिए कि टेबल लगा दो. Lorenzo says, will you cover then, sir? Lancelot, not so, sir, neither. I know my duty. I know my duty. So, Lorenzo says, yet more quarreling with occasion. You are more quarreling with occasion, means you are disputing as to whether the word is exactly suitable or not. विल दाउ शो द होल वेल्थ ऑफ दाई विट इन एन इंस्टेंट. क्या तुम जितनी भी तुम्हारी वेल्थ ऑफ विट है, जितनी भी तुम्हारी इंटेलिजेंस है, क्या तुम अभी दिखाओगे उसको? I pray thee understand a plain man, a simple man in his plain meaning. I request you to understand a simple man in his simple meaning. Go to thy fellows, अपने साथियों के पास जाओ. Bid them cover the table, उनको कहो कि टेबल लगा दें. Serve in the meat and we will come into dinner. Lancelot says. Now you see again, he makes the audience laugh by, for the table, sir, it shall be served in. For the meat, sir, it shall be covered. For your coming in to dinner, sir, why let it be as humors and conceits shall govern. Now you see, he just puzzles and in a way, he just confuses and then he exits from there. After that, Lorenzo says, oh dear discretion, how his words are suited. How his words are suited. He is actually surprised at Lorenzo's ability to distinguish different meanings of a word to fit them for his own purpose, right? The fool hath planted in his memory an army of good words. Planted means collected in his memory. The way he uses his words is really commendable. And I do know a many fools that stand in better place. That stand in better place means they have better positions. Garnished like him. Garnished like him means who are supplied like him, supplied in the stock of words that for a tricksy word defy the matter. And for a tricksy word, a word which enables a trick to be played with double meaning, they defy the matter. Defy the matter means they avoid the real meaning of the matter. Okay. Then, first he talks about Lancelot and then he carries on the conversation with Jessica saying that, how cheerest thou? Are you happy, Jessica? How cheerest thou? Are you happy, Jessica? All right, he asks. And now, good sweet, say thy opinion. How does thou like Lord Bassanio's wife? Tell me your opinion. How do you like Lord Bassanio's wife? That is Portia. What is your opinion about her? Jessica says, past all expressing, beyond all expression. It is difficult. I can't find words to express how good she is. It is very meet. Meet means necessary. It is very necessary. It is very meet. The Lord Bassanio live an upright life. Upright means honorable life. Why? Because till now Bassanio has actually ruined his estate. So in that reference, she is saying now it is important for Bassanio to live an honorable life. For having such a blessing in his lady, he finds the joys of heaven here on earth. Because having such a blessing in his lady here she refers to Portia, having such a wife, he has got the joys of heaven on earth. And if on earth he do not merit it, if he doesn't merit it, value, merit here means value, if he does not value this worth of Portia here on the earth, in reason, he should never come to heaven. Logically, he will never be able to come to heaven. Why? If two gods should play some heavenly match, you can say some game of skill. If two gods are supposed to play some game of skill, and on the wager lay two earthly women, and if they lay and on the wager lay two earthly women, and Portia won, means, and the wager staked, two earthly women were to be wager staked on the result of the contest, and Portia is one of them. There must be something else pawned with each other. Pawned means added with each other. There must be something else added with the other woman, for the poor rude world hath not her fellow. Because in this whole world, there is no woman who is equal to Portia. If two women are to be used as wager for earthly women, and Portia is one of them, and two gods are playing for them, so with the other woman, you'll have to add something else. Only then she can be equal to Portia. Otherwise, there is no other woman who is equal to Portia. Lorenzo says, even such a husband has thou of me as she is for a wife. जैसी वो इतनी अच्छी wife है, ऐसे ही इतना अच्छा husband तुम्हें मिला है. जैसिका, नहीं, but ask my opinion too of that. उसमें भी तुम्हें मेरी opinion पूछनी चाहिए. Lorenzo, I will, Anan. Anan means soon. मैं जल्दी ही पूछूंगा. Soon. First, let us go to dinner. पहले dinner के लिए चलते हैं. Jessica, nay, let me praise you while I have a stomach. Let me praise you while I have a hunger. Lorenzo, no, pray thee, I request you, let it serve for table talk. This should serve for table talk. Then, howsoever thou speakest, among other things, I shall digest it. Whatever you speak, I will be able to digest it with other things also. Jessica says, well, I'll set you forth. I'll set you for it. And then they exit from there.